Peak experiences in nature are familiar to a lot of people. Peak experiences in sports tends to be something only athletes talk about. Now, when I was younger, I rode horses and I competed for both British and Scottish universities. I rode for Scotland. I was an eventer. And this is me on one of my thoroughbreds. You can probably tell by my slightly perky attitude here that I was very good at things like cross-country and jumping. I'm pretty brave. Dressage is very calm and very poised, and it was maybe a struggle for me, but it really counts in eventing, because if you have a clear round in jumping, show jumping and cross-country, the dressage score is everything. Of course, a lot of sport is practice, is training, is hard work. 90% perspiration, 10% inspiration, but that 10% really counts. This is a junior trial. I was 16 for the British junior team, which I won. It was in England, British junior 3D event team. Now, it was a beautiful day. I'd done my training for this dressage test. Somehow, though, in the moment, I lost my nerves, I lost my anxiety, I lost my fears. I kind of relaxed, I sunk into the moment. I totally connected with myself, with my horse. This is a teamwork, and with the nature around me. And I don't know how it happened, to be quite honest, but I got the best dressage score that had ever been seen. And it's not my thing. Dressage wasn't my thing. Afterwards, I was in a bit of a daze, really. I think perhaps that's, by daze, I probably mean I wasn't in a controlling state. I was connected with all that is. I was totally calm, I was totally in harmony with everything, I was totally unfazed. But it was pretty perfect. This is a peak experience in sport. Athletes talk about being in the zone. It's just something that happens. You just know it's okay, or you know you're going to win. This is where we need to be. When times are difficult, difficult economic situations, life is tough, life is stressful, we're having family situations, we're made redundant, we're divorced. We somehow need to access our core, access our true essence, that person we really are, in order to produce a performance or to get where we want to be. Dare I say win? Of course, this is a competition. Winning's the point, but that's not really the point in life, is it? The point of life is to be healthy and happy. So, and to love, to give love and to receive love. So, however, peak performance is quite simply connecting to yourself and who you truly are, because you truly are a being of perfection. You're perfect when you were born, and you still are, but we kind of need to refine that again. And you're even perfect in your imperfections. Maybe you're missing a limb, or maybe you've got a sore throat, or maybe you've got depression. So being perfect in your imperfections is part of this big picture too. And I'm going to teach you tools that are simple to access this inner state. One of them is using your breath. Now, we live as we breathe, from the first breath we take when we're born to the last before we die. It's something we don't think about, we kind of do naturally, and yet I know sometimes I wake up and I feel I'm not breathing properly, I'm just struggling, I don't feel I'm flowing with the day. My breathing gets jagged, it gets tense, I breath hold. We live as we breathe, literally. We can live smoothly and calmly, or we can be jagged and erratic and have a turbulent life. The breath is used by all spiritual traditions as a tool to access a state of calmness. Now, the mind-body connection is such, it's very interesting that stress will cause us to hyperventilate and breathe wrongly, okay, because it's fight or flight. It's getting blood to our muscles so we can run fast or punch someone. However, luckily, by breathing properly and doing breathing exercises, we have the antidote to this. So by breathing exercises, we can be calm. The mind-body connection works in both ways.